Talking about Real Madrid, Gabby, they beat up Granada away 4-0 this weekend as your boy Brahim Diaz scores twice and was outstanding. His total for the season is 12. Thibaut Courtois and Eder Militao both started as well and played 90 minutes. Should they start the Champions League final?
First of all, word on Brahim Diaz, the guy coming back, scoring 12 goals this season.
His
He's
first
off the
goal
bench.
is amazing.
He's on the right. He's
The
so
turn,
talented.
Everything.
I just love the fact that he's hopefully starting to get some of the credit that he's deserved for a while. I think it's very simple. I think people think Carlos is a big softie. Maybe he is in some ways, but he also knows that he's there to be professional and his job is to win. And if these guys prove their fitness, and they have another 3 games after this one.
Yeah.
If Courtois looks
There's
good,
time.
I would start Courtois. I mean, you want to loot him before if there's still a doubt, but I think you go with Courtois because he's a better goalkeeper. Eder Militao, maybe slightly different. He's been back even longer, but by the time the Champions League final rolls around, it will have been 6 weeks. He's already made, I think, 5 appearances, counting the ones off the bench. You should have enough information to know if he's ready to start. And if you think he's better,
and
probably is
Tchouaméni,
better.
who got injured against Bayern, thinks that he could still make it for the final as well, which would be good news.
Sticking with Real Madrid, their title celebrations were delayed because of their Champions League celebrations. So they partied this past weekend and made it count. We've seen Ancelotti strut with a cigar, we've seen him sing, and now we see him dance as well.
Yeah, remember in Paris when they beat Liverpool, we saw him dance for the first time, I think with Vini, Camavinga, and maybe Rodrigo.
We didn't see him do the conga, though.
Well, no, but he was still vibing, let's put it that way. He vibed again. Cibeles, on the Place Cibeles, of course, where they usually go. Great, the weather was amazing, loads of people there, loads of fun, everything you want. Jude Bellingham, I thought looked so just so much charisma, and it was just so great. And they can now, if they want to just relax a bit, they will take the rest of the season seriously and then just ready for June the 1st and that Champions League final and go for another trophy, another title, which will make this season very special as well. Villarreal beat Sevilla 3-2 on Sunday with a buzzer beater from the only living solo in captivity. I was going to say activity. Gab has many league goals, from open play than that other Norwegian striker.
That's right. So why do we get so excited about the other Norwegian striker? The one who has Kevin De Bruyne and Jeremy Doku and Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden setting him up, right? This guy scored just as many. He's more handsome, right?
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Like, shout out to Sorloth. I think it's tremendous. I mean, we started calling him the only Sorloth in captivity. I did it because I think you have a funny sounding name. Sorloth kind of sounds like sloth and whatever. And I thought this guy's going to stink. He doesn't stink. He's really, really, really good. Yeah. He could win the Pichichi. He is second in LaLiga. Artem Dovbyk has 20. Sorloth's got 19, as we said. Bellingham 18. Lewandowski 17. My boy Budimir, not out of it, at 16 for Osasuna. I think it's a tremendous story. And he's doing it on a bad Villarreal team. They're mid-table. They're underachieving. Yeah. So big shout out to him. And of course, we're not going to get to see Norway at the Euros.
Not this time.
But I did wonder. Those are 2 big, tall, prolific dudes with another tall guy, a very skillful guy in Odegaard behind them setting him up. Yeah. And then we had this conversation with Jaga Fjortoft. Like, how much must they suck at the back? When you've got Sorloth
but they've got Real
and Haaland
in the Champions League final.
Even
defensively, they don't have bad players.
And Odegaard. And there's 24 teams going to the Euro. It's harder not to go than to go.
I think there's a bad
And they have more money than anybody else in Europe.
There's a bad head coach.
Barcelona kick off in a few hours this Monday night. But, Jules, let's talk transfers. They've been linked to Darwin Nunez with an expected fee of 85 million euros.
8.5?
Yeah, exactly.
85.
85.
Okay, 85 is not possible. Where's the money? Let me see. Let's see in the bank account. You know when you look at your bank account on your phone app, This is Laporta. Let me enter the app. That won't be possible, Darwin. Sorry. I mean, come on. Let's just see. I'm all for being linked with players and players to clubs. Let's be
But
realistic.
they do this. Remember last year when it was going on and on about Erling Haaland, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, do you not, do the people, and this is the Catalan media, I don't want to have a go with colleagues, but do the people who write this stuff not talk to their colleagues at the next desk who talk about Laporta and the levers and financial fair play and all this stuff? I don't understand this. Incidentally, for me, if Liverpool they say, their asking price is 85 million euros, I think anybody's giving you 85 million for Darwin Nunez.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I were Liverpool, if you got a price close to that from somebody else, won't be Barcelona, I would seriously consider letting him
Nobody
go.
would pay that, though.
No,
Nobody.
exactly.
Athletic Club de Bilbao draw 2-2 with Osasuna, which means their Champions League hopes are probably over now, Gab. But they paid great tribute to Raul Garcia for his last game. That was so emotional compared to what Kylian and PSG.
Yeah, well, the other Raul Garcia scores.
And Ruben Garcia as well.
And Ruben Garcia, the original Raul Garcia. Look, you may remember him from his days at Atletico Madrid. Basically, Raul Garcia is fascinating to me because I think he has the third highest league appearances after Joaquin and Zubizarreta. He's on more than 600. It's crazy. He's 38. He's born in 1986. Amazing. And I remember all those years of the great Atletico Madrid teams under Charles I when they were getting to finals, right? He often came off the bench. He didn't score many goals, but always a headed goal.
Yeah.
He was always mixing it up,
board.
always a bit nasty. He's not somebody I would have expected would have played on until 38, but he did. And he's just one of those guys who you probably really disliked if he was on the other team, but you probably liked if he was on your team. So well done to him. It's nice to get some recognition there. And for Bilbao, I think
it's a shame.
Champions League dream is over.
Yeah.
Atletico de Madrid leave it late, but Rodrigo de Paul scores the only goal to give Diego Simeone his 400th Liga victory as a manager. Jules, that's a ridiculous number, especially for this era.
Incredible, really, really incredible. The longevity, the success, whether we like the style or not.
The Cholismo.
Or even Cholismo 2.0 if you want, whether we like it or not, or his attitude on the bench, whatever. It's incredible achievement. Well done to him. There's obviously more to come. Lovely goal by De Paul too, to secure pretty much Champions League football as well for next season. They will be there and they will be very competitive again, for sure.